Steph, 3.5 years after you first signed for Perth Glory, you're back. It's fantastic. How does it feel?
Feels amazing. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting sort of in the shadows the past sort of 6 months, training and doing my rehab. But yeah, I'm back, and I told you before, I love wearing this jersey.
Not really in the shadows. You've been in that many photos and videos. It's been the worst kept secret ever.
I know, and you guys need to always crop me out of every Instagram post. So now I can be front and center.
100%. Mate, if we could just rewind briefly, you moved on from the club at the end of the 23-24 season. Just talk us through the journey then, because you've been through some pretty tough times, some challenging times since then.
Yeah. So obviously, without getting into too much detail, I wanted to try something new overseas. That didn't eventuate for whatever reasons, and ended up at Wellington. And 2 months within being there, I tore my ACL. So that was in December 2024. So yeah, it's literally just been a year, almost 13 months of rehab. I spent 5-6 months at home, back home in Melbourne with family and friends, and doing my rehab with my old physio from Melbourne City. And then I think mid-July I headed back here to Perth, and they've been looking after my rehab. The medical team here, the S&C, Griff, Joe Heath, multiple people to thank behind the scenes that have helped my rehab and got me back to where I am right now, which is fit, strong, excited, and raring to go.
Now, you're always such an upbeat, fun character, but I imagine there must have been some pretty difficult times. That's a long time out, especially at that stage of your career. What helped you get through that?
Yeah, it wasn't fun, I'll say that. But if I'm honest, I didn't. It gave me a lot of time to reflect. And now that I'm back, or about to be back, I should say, I'm just so excited, so grateful to do this as my job. So grateful to play in front of fans and be with the boys every day, and play football every day. So there wasn't any times where I don't want to be that sort of guy, and I wasn't that sort of guy to sort of feel sorry for myself. Whereas maybe when I was younger and these sort of things happened, I would be like that. Whereas this time it was like, well, that's life. And yeah, so it wasn't fun, and I've missed playing a lot. But you know what? It's been a journey, and it's made me more appreciative of what I get to do as a job.
And just to be clear as well, mate, you've earned this contract, because as I understand it, when you came back to train and continue your rehab with the club, there were no promises at that stage. And it's very much your performances and the way you've gone about your business that has culminated in you getting this new deal and coming back.
Yeah, there was no promises. I'd spoken to all the appropriate people within the club, and they sort of said the aim is for the January transfer window, but we need to wait and see how you are. Because 6 months ago I was barely running, so just because of the injury. So it was a little bit of a trial sort of period, which is I always thought, I like the Zlatan quote. Zlatan doesn't do trials. So I wish I could say Colakovski doesn't do trials, but it was a bit of that in the last couple months. But to be fair, especially since Griff has come in, who I've worked with in Wellington, not that he made promises, but he really showed that he wants me to be a part of the team, and he also knew, between him and Stan, they knew how much I loved playing at this club, and playing at HBF Park and wearing the purple kit. So it was, I think, a mutual gentleman's agreement that I'll be ready to play in Jan, and do some dangerous things.
Now, I would say, how much are you looking forward to rekindling your relationship with the Glory members and fans? But to be honest, that relationship never really died, did it? Because it sort of continued even when you weren't at the club.
Yeah, I remember Unite Round last year when we were in Sydney, and I think Perth had a game before our game, Wellington versus Melbourne Victory, and there was a little portion of Perth fans, And I remember Scotty Wooden, who's obviously now a captain, went over there and chanting Colakovski with the Perth fans while I'm in a Wellington kit. So, no, that I'm very, very appreciative of all the fans that, you know, supported me while I was here, and even, you know, sent me messages while I was at Wellington and when I did my knee and all that. So, and I want to repay that faith and that support again this season, like I feel I did last time I was here.
All the goals you scored at HBF Park came in front of the shed. I think that was deliberate because you are kind of Showtime. How much would it mean to you now, having been through what you've been through the last sort of 18 months or so, to score again in front of the shed and enjoy those celebrations?
Oh, it would mean that first goal in front of the shed, or even if it's on the other side, I don't care where it is. As that first goal is gonna hit like mad. I really can't wait. I don't know what celebration I'm gonna do. I think I'll be that excited. I might take my shirt or pants off, one or the other, one or the other. But I'm so excited, and I just know. Like I said, I've been thinking when you're out for a year, you know, I sort of watch videos of my goals from the previous season, and I'm like, I can't wait for that feeling. So now it's almost here, and I don't know how long it's going to take. But in saying that, it's not all about me. Like, I'm rapt to be back in this team, and I think we've got a fantastic team, fantastic coach. So, you know, I want to win. Now that I'm a bit older in my career, I put even more, what's the word?
Pressure?
Yeah.
Expectation?
No, sorry, we're going to have to crop this part. But more emphasis. More emphasis on winning, and it's not about me. I want to be part of a winning team, and I feel like that benefits everyone, and most importantly the fans. So let's see what we can do this season.